that was the wrong screen. That was really funny though. Give me a second, I'm still here. Okay, audio seems to be working well. So yeah, hi, welcome. I'm Cineresina and this is, well, just chatting actually. So yeah, you know, this is my new binder. Let me move. This is my old binder, by the way. You've seen it before, right? I shown it to you. So yeah, this binder, as you can notice, it's so big that it doesn't like fit on screen completely. There we go. I was waiting for that focus. So yeah, like this is my old binder and it fits inside. So you can tell, and it's because this is 4x4 and normal binders are usually 3x3. So yeah, that's the reason. So okay, what I'm going to do is pretty easy. Just move the cars from here over here. And I'm gonna do it in order, and at the same time, like this video is gonna be useful for me because I need to keep track of my cards. So if I get like if one card gets stolen or something, I'll remember where goes what goes where. I have so many cards at this point that it's really hard to do. So yeah, let's just go. Like this Copper Raya EX, I always remember it because I think it was the last booster pack I opened the first time I opened all my booster packs. So yeah, that was some months ago. I don't know if that's the reason I have it at the very start of the binder, but yeah, it's gonna be. It's just gonna stay there. The CGI. Let me see if I can like get this part out of the way. The thing is, my microphone. Okay, there we go. My microphone is holding it now somehow. Okay, Zapdos EX. I think I did. I bought a box. Yeah, I think I did. I bought a box of this card. A bundle, sorry, not a box. I bought a bundle. Alakazam EX. Now the dimensional hand seems so useful, but I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a stage 3 that it doesn't really speak to me. I seen Armarouge in some like decks, but that was before the rotation. I haven't seen any Armarouge as of late. Iron Leaves. This was going to be like the end all be all against Charizard decks, and then like it just became a tech option you can have in some decks, and that's all it is. Gengar EX. Whenever your opponent attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Uh, it should just say attach energy cards. It shouldn't say from your hand because it's a stage 2 EX Pokemon. So yeah, I think that's the only reason like Gengar is not being played. Well, I mean, I've seen some Gengar decks, but it's not as prevalent. It should be the perfect counter for Gardevoir decks, but no. They just decided that it wasn't gonna pan out that way. Okay, this presents a problem because, I have this page over here. So, I'll solve it in a second. Maybe I should place Gouging Fire. Yeah, not here because this is full art. So I'm just gonna place it here while I move. Like, let's make this a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I think this works. Okay, Iron Boulder. Let's take the cards out and then let's put them in the other binder folder. Kangaskhan EX. I seen like a Chansey deck that uses Kangaskhan as the main attacker, but I don't know why. Is it because it's a normal Pokemon? Couldn't like Wigglytuff EX? Wait, oh, because Wigglytuff is not a basic Pokemon. Maybe that's it. Dialga. Well, Origin Form Dialga. Coraidon, which came in that like Amazon exclusive bundle. Same with Miraidon. Galarian Articuno. I really should buy like the other Galarian variants. Zapdos EX. Usually Roy will be here, but right now Roy is, well, probably sleeping because I started this pretty late. I wasn't planning to, but hey, like, I guess an excuse to show off my cars, right? So these are full R's, and with the Zapdos, everybody else goes into the thing, so yeah. I was thinking on like organizing them by type, but that's too much work. I just like to have like, I think it looks a little better like this. Just a little random bullshit go. Besides, someone is gonna see this and they're gonna have like a freak out, so that's always funny. Except if it's like a real freak out, in which case it's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Because there's a difference. I guess it depends on your level of OCD. Okay, Mew EX. Usually I will use him in one of my decks, but I already have like the one from the Ultra Premium collection. Let me check. Okay, we have a Rotom B here. Okay, that's our first page. So far, so good. Before turning the page, let me take just this out. This Gardevoir EX, it's one of my favorites. Like, if I remember correctly, we pulled this from an Iono box, I think. Don't quote me on it. By the way, I'm like a little thirsty. Much better. Oh, but now my gloves are like, sorry, are wet. There we go. Good as new. Well, not good as new. These actually have stains on them. I'm very sorry. I just haven't had the time to buy another pair. Maybe, you know what? I should just order them from Amazon. Maybe I will get a deal if I do that. Yeah. Okay, full art Venusaur and full art Gouching Fire. Well, secret full art Gouching Fire. This one is in Spanish, by the way. He has Explosión de Calor and Evite Llameante. Envite, sorry. Envite Llameante. this Intellium B, which if I recall correctly is from Roy. And this Iron Crown EX, like the gold one. Maybe in the future he will cost like something like in maybe 10 to 15 years. Who knows? That's why I'm collecting these cards. Like, if I play my cards right, pun intended, we'll get like some good money for retirement. That's what I'm hoping for. Living the dream. Okay, I'm gonna turn the page now. You may have noticed that I have some empty spaces. And yeah, that's just because I've taken some cards out of my binder to place into new decks that I'm making, or at least planning to make. So yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna place this like in here. Oops. We'll open it in a bit. Okay, let's separate like full art from secret full art. Galarian Articuno. Oh, I guess they. Sorry. I guess that comes from an special expansion or something? Oh well. Just before I forget. This Quackable EX also was a gift from Roy. So let's just place it beside Iron Crown because they are both like golden. Funny thing is, I seen like binders of this size because a friend of mine already has one, but I really don't remember them being so massive. When I got it like from Amazon, the box was so big. By the way, I bought this on Amazon. It was around like $32 around. It should be cheaper if you buy it on the US, in the US. So yeah, I guess I can place this. Actually, let's see how many full arts I have. The EVs are gonna go like together. That's a given. Well, these are all full art, some secrets, some aren't. Oh, I guess I can place the Ogerpons too, but I was making an Ogerpon deck. That's why, like, we're missing the stone and the leaf Ogerpon. What I don't remember, what was in here? Oh yeah, the Rotom. I took it out. Okay. Let's see. I mean, there are some EX on this side, so I guess I should be placing those. Yeah. Oh, so I have 2 Iron Crowns apparently. And more Gouging Fire. Like, I have every version of Gouging Fire for some reason. Let's see. Okay, I'll show you that one's sort of like the custom ones, but I'll show them later. Alright. So I'm just gonna place the full art in here. Actually, maybe I should like... Yeah, I should remove this from here. And just keep placing normal EX Pokemon. And then we can move into the full arts and the golden ones. Yeah. Okay. Maybe what I should do, because this binder or folder or whatever you want to call it is so big. That's what she said, but yeah. Like, you can fit a grand total of 1,088 cards in it. It has like 32 pages. So yeah, 32 times... So sorry, it has 34 pages. I think I counted right. Yeah, it has 34 pages. Yeah. It has 34 pages times like 32 pages per page. So yeah. Like this, like most of these cards are from Roy, by the way. So yeah, since I have so much space, I think I should be placing maybe cards that are considered staples for now on like a later part of the binder, like the Mew, the Squawkabilly, and the Rotom, which can be like because you need to take them out often. Like these cards, like I'm never gonna be taking out Cyclizar EX. What does it do? Searching your deck for a basic card, energy card, and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck and full throw. During your next turn, this Pokemon can attack, so yeah, no. I won't be using that. I don't know about you. I think it's one of the things that I don't like about the current game is that you cannot really make your little rogue strategies for fun. Most strategies are just either beat down, like really strong beat down, uh, um, disruption, and what else? Yeah, well, most of them are pretty brutal beatdowns, especially something like Raging Bolt. I played Raging Bolt, and let me tell you, it hits for a lot. Like, if I could, of course, I would like to play like something silly. Now, here's the deal. Another friend was telling me about like a league he runs in which he has like certain special rules, and one of those rules is that you cannot use Pokemon with rule boxes. Pokemon with rule boxes, are Pokemon EX, Pokemon B, Radiant Pokemon. You cannot use those, and I think that's great. I think Pokemon should make an official league where you cannot use like these extremely powerful cards, and where people can just have fun and experiment with new decks. I won't lie to you. Of course, there will be people that will try to like min max the hell out of it because there's always those guys, right? But since the stakes are so low, it's gonna be in good fun, or at least I hope it's gonna be in good fun. By the way, I simply see EX decks on the Pokemon TCG Live, and to be honest, I never lost a single one. I don't know if it's because if it's because I'm playing Raging Bolt or what, but yeah, they are like kind of like eh. I don't really get the strategy. Like, what's your end game, buddy? A Screamtail EX. Come on, focus. No focus. There. Okay, this is full art. This is also full art. These are Radiant, which is funny because I ordered one from TCG Player and then I got another one from a booster pack. So yeah, that was really funny. Oh yeah, like Meowscarada and Spirigatito. These were from Roy. Next page. Okay, these are the full R's, and then let me check. Okay, we have some EX Pokemon on this side. Yeah, okay. Oh, I was gonna say, whoa, why do you have like a card sleeve? Oh, no, no, yeah, it has a transparent card sleeve. These are extremely fitting, that's why I didn't notice. This one, Escobillion, which as I discovered is a type of like a spicy plant. Okay, I think those are all my EX Pokemon, like normal EX, and then we can start with the full art ones. I'm making a Raging Ball deck, and I wanna use it tomorrow because I'm gonna go to my locals. It's not finished, but I can use proxy cards because it's not official. So yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing that. Oh yeah, the Ogre Pawns. Oh, and these ones. Okay, okay, okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. I want to place the Ogre Pawns like in the same section, so maybe I'll just place them here and maybe leave the spaces for the other two. Also, I'm pretty sure I have a Sinistcha EX full art somewhere around here. It should be with like the other full art Pokemon, but the normal ones, not the EX ones. Okay, I'm gonna like move this out of the way for a little bit while I organize. So right now I'm missing two of the masks. I'm gonna order them later. I'm already planning on like making another episode of What's in the Box. I really like that. Sorry, cookie time. Yeah. So I really like that thumbnail, but just because I really like The Simpsons. So yeah. So as far as I'm aware, I have like one of each Ogerpon. Actually, let me move. Yeah, I wanna leave the space already for like the other two. I think this is a great configuration for groups of four Pokemon. Yeah. So over here I'll place. Let's see. I guess the Sinistcha. Yeah, you can go there, buddy. So yeah, we're missing two here and two here. I wish I had like the full art ones, like the secret full art ones, but those are so expensive. Like these guys like fire rock, and water are like almost 20 bucks each, and the teal mask one, the grass type one, is 40 or close to 40. Like Jesus. Like I know I have money because of my work, but not that much money to be just like throwing around like that. You get what I'm saying? Okay, now for the full arts. Next page. Also, I bought the Kirlia that goes into this Gardevoir line. I just don't have her yet. Roy is gonna send her later. By the way, the next box episode is gonna be, I think, around mid-September. So yeah, I'm taking the cards out of the binder. I think it's better if I have the binder down here with me. That way it doesn't block the rest of the new binder. Okay, let's see. These Charizard cards, they can go down here. Oh, okay, oh, actually, yeah, huh. I guess it worked out in the end. Let me see if I don't have any more EX Pokemon. Oh yeah, the Sinistcha. Well, I guess the Sinistcha is just gonna stay with the other full art cards. Oh wait, no, I do have another. Dang it! Gardevoir? Why? Oh, Lumineon, why? You came to ruin my order. But it's okay, don't worry. I can just place them where I was gonna place the Ogerpons anyway, so I'm just gonna place them like up here. And in a bit, I'll organize it again. So don't worry. I mean, I could move these two out of the way and just place these two like in here. Or... Okay, I have an idea. Yeah. Okay, that works. So all of you guys are gonna move out of the way. I'm gonna take you two. Whoop. And I'm just gonna take this. But if I take those two... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take these two out of here. Like I wanna blow the surprise right now and tell you what's coming up in the next secret box. But no. I think it's more fun this way. Yeah, I think this fits in better. I really like how like good everything looks. By the way, like, okay, I was just checking if because it looked a little, the camera looked a little blurry. Maybe like the lens was dirty, but no, it isn't. Funny thing, I think my first smartphone, if I remember correctly, and this is gonna like make me sound really old, was a Galaxy S2. You read that right, an S2. By the way, this is a normal Regi Gigas now that I'm noticing. It's not full R. No, actually, hmm. Actually, this Arceus B. Whatever. This gradient is very cute, by the way. I like the rainbow color cards. What was I talking about? I actually forgot what I was talking about. Anyways. Let's just play some Charizards in here. Again, these were from Roy. Was I talking about the secret box? I didn't want to blow up the surprise. And then something question mark. Well, yeah, this still looks pretty like neat. I'll say. Yeah, we're only on page 2. That's amazing. Especially since everything fits in so well. Just give me a second. I'm gonna check if Roy is available. No, he's not available. Oh boy, am I glad that you cannot see like my first screen. That was a lot of hentai. Yeah, I'm sorry, like my Discord user sometimes gets like that. And I don't mind because we're all adults. You can like whatever you want as long as it's not illegal. And I think that's fine. Maybe I should just place like the 2 Radiant Gardevoirs side by side. Just because I can. I no longer have to worry too much about space. As I did before. The Spirigatito and the Meowscarada I'm gonna still place together. Let me see what... Oh yeah, the Eevees. Yeah, I can easily place the Eevees in here. Let me just take them out of the binder, which again, it's right here. I'm still trying to remember what was I talking about. I really can't recall. But yeah, no, getting into Pokemon collecting again, it's been really fun. I gotta admit, especially now that I have the money. When I was like real young, wait, I'm starting to remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about my old phone. That was like, yeah. When I mentioned my age, that's when I remember. Yeah, I had a Galaxy S2. That was my first phone. And by that point, by the way, it wasn't brand new. I think the Galaxy S4 was just out. Which again, yes, I'm aware I'm old. Thank you. But one of the things that I never noticed when I took a picture. Now, you gotta take into consideration before I tell you the story that I had phones before the Galaxy S, but that was my first smartphone. I had a lot of phones, and some phones had cameras with them, so I was pretty much used to low quality images. Since I come from the internet dial-up days. That's pretty ancient by this point. So when I took pictures with that phone, they will always came kind of weird. They will look cloudy, but I never questioned it. Until one day I realized they came out cloudy because the lens was dirty. And I was like, oh, I just had to clean it. And I've been taking pictures like with this for years. Whoops. That was completely mea culpa. But again, I thought that was just how they were supposed to look. You can blame me for not knowing. Uh, you know what I just realized with this card? That now that I have a 4x4, I can place 4 different full arts. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get like more full art cards. Actually, I'm gonna look for some now and ask Roy to buy them for me. And of course, I'll pay him because that's how it works. Roy is such a great friend that he gets the cards from me. And then I pay them. I pay for them. To be honest, he's such a great friend. He's my best friend on the internet because I already have a best friend in real life. Like, if I were to meet Roy in real life, ooh, well, that will be kind of hard because then I will have to decide which one of the two is my best friend in real life. That's a tough choice right there. Oh yeah, I definitely want more full art card. Huh. You know what? This gives me an idea. I want to make like custom like B Union cards. That's gonna be fun. Don't worry, I'll get to my custom cards in a bit. It's gonna take a while for now, but yeah. We're gonna get there when we get there. Maybe I should leave this page blank because the more Peko is already there. Maybe I should just place energies or what else can I place there? Give me a second. Let me look around. Because I have my full arts. I have some energy, some ace specs. You know what? I think I have enough Pokemon, like normal Pokemon that are not full art. I have this Mew from Celebrations. I will get like some Celebration booster packs if they weren't so expensive. It's so weird because the Celebration cards in on themselves are not that expensive. Like if you go to TCG Player, they are kind of cheap for what they are. And it's so weird because the Celebration packages, like, they sell for a lot in comparison to the normal ones. They are still Pokemon cards, so thank God they are cheap. But still, it's so weird. Like, it really weirds me out. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Cramoran needs a sleeve. Lucky, lucky. We have some here. We always have sleeves around. Just gonna place Chansey. Like, I really wanted to play the Lucky Bonus Chansey, but it's kind of hard. Because, again, it's a gimmick deck, and gimmick decks are not allowed in this meta. Or in any game with such an aggressive meta. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another victim of that. Have you seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks? They are like disgustingly powerful. And it's kind of sad because I used to enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. And now I can't because, like, it also makes me feel old. Yeah, you can call me a Yu-Gi boomer or whatever word kids are using nowadays for us, the old folk who used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But come on, man. Those last only like what? 1 or 2 turns now? And it's just like combo after combo after extender after extender after combo. It's ridiculous. And of course there's like the infamous tier 0 decks. By tier 0, because usually tier 1 means something like, okay, this deck is so powerful, but at the same time it can compete with other decks that are also tier 1. That's where the power levels are. But then they made tier 0, which is like, yeah, there's no other deck in the meta that can compete with this deck except another copy of this deck. So yeah, that's why it's tier 0. It's its own tier. It's like Mega Rayquaza. It's so meta warping. It's not meta defining, it's meta warping. The game is warping around the thing itself, the deck. Okay, now full arts Pokemon. Yeah, here we have some full arts. And then the trainers, and then the energies, and then like my old cards. Yeah, I think everything is working. This one is from Roy. I really like it. It's pretty cute. I remember that I didn't used to like Pikachu. I mean, I still kind of don't. Just because, you know, it's basically the same reason as Charizard. Pikachu gets all the attention because Pikachu is the mascot, of course. And it kind of rubs me the wrong way because I really like Clefairy. Especially the Cleffa. And Clefairy was supposed to be like the mascot, but they like change it for Pikachu in the last minute. or something like that, or at least that's how the story goes. But I will say that I used to like Fat Pikachu more than the new one. I watched the anime, let's see, up until Diamond and Pearl, around that era. I didn't well, I did watch Black and White, but just like a couple of episodes, not that many. I wasn't that interested. I don't like Iris. I don't like Sealand. I do like that Team Rocket now has become like more threatening. That's like basically the only change I did like. Iris and Sealand are just replacements for Brock and Misty or Brock and Dawn. But the problem is, Brock is so perfect that you cannot compete with him. That's crazy. And that's why like Sealand fail as a character. Also that weird like design choice of making his eyes look different by not giving him like the white in the eyes. Yeah, that look a little unsettling. Like if you're a Sealand fan, hey, more power to you, man. More power to you. That's like the best thing I can say about Sealand. I mean, what is even a Pokemon connoisseur? What does that even mean? Do you know what it means? I don't know what it means. Okay, let's see how many we have. Three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. If I place them on a single page, only 2 spots will be missing. Let me check something. Give me a second. This is my first folder. When I started collecting a few months ago, I was using this folder because I already have a lot of these pages. So maybe I can place like some Pokemons down here. For example, this Dusknoir, which is so weird. Like Roy gave me this, but as you can see, the color looks like faded. So I think it's a misprint. I have to ask like somewhere, but I believe this is a misprint. So yeah, just give me a second to check. First, I want to see something about this. Let me see if I don't have anything that looks like Twitch's TOS or something. Everything seems to be fine so far. Yeah. Okay, I think there is no problem whatsoever. No. Okay. So yeah, this binder or folder is the one I used when I went to my first pre-release after not playing the game for more than 15 years at that point. These are so nice. I think I opened. Yeah, I think I opened them on a live stream. So I need 4 Pokemon to place like in here. We already have the nose. Oh, oh, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, anyways, we already have the Dusk Noir. Oh wait, I do know what happened there. Like my TV screen suddenly went out. That happens sometimes. Okay, let's place the Radiant Heatran, the Radiant Eternatus. And who else? I don't have any more Radiants. Who wants to be lucky? Maybe Ogerpon? These are some of my old trainers. And, you know, some of my new trainers that just couldn't get on the other folder because the Mew folder was kind of tiny. I think if I recall correctly, the Mew folder is like, let's see. Yeah, it's like 1/3 of this one. So that's kind of fun. Oh yeah, these are some custom cards. I'm gonna talk about them later, but not now. And these are some of my card capture Sakura cards. I have a lot of these. These are just like some of the foil ones, but I'm pretty sure I have like a lot. Look! This one of Tomoyo, but this one is from the US version, so her name is Madison. I wonder how many loops they had to jump through in order to adapt Card Capture Sakura for as a kids show. I mean, it kind of is a kids show, but then you have like, well, a lot of things. It's let's see from the top of my head. And let me remind you, this was the 90s. So, this on a kids show would have been like, oh boy, in America, there was a like the relationship between Sakura's brother Toya and Sakura's or Toya's friend Yukito, which, you know, they were very good friends, but at the same time, yeah, there were a lot of gay vibes there. There was a lot of teasing and such. And then you have Tomoyo, which is completely obsessed with Sakura, her cousin, to a point like where she basically declares she loves Sakura, but like in such she words it in such a way that Sakura doesn't really realize that Tomoyo is talking about her. I think it was something like Sakura asked Tomoyo if she will let someone she loves to go away and be with someone else, and Tomoyo says yes, and Sakura asks why, and she's like, when you love someone, you just want to see them happy. But yeah, Tomoyo was clearly like talking about Sakura. Oh, and then like that's just like the normal stuff. Like nowadays, that's completely normal because, of course, it is. Like there's no problem with that. I didn't have any problems with that when I was a kid. I don't have any problems with that right now. I'm not that kind of person, you know. But you know, you have to be sneaky about it in the past because, well, there were a lot of weird folks, especially older folk. But then you have the stuff that, yeah, that's a big no. Doesn't matter in which like age you did that. For example, like Rika, which is Sakura's classmate in 4th grade, who likes her teacher, who has a crush on her teacher. You know, that's completely fine. I remember when I was little, there were some girls that liked some of the teachers. They just have crushes. That's completely normal in a little girl. Until you realize that the teacher also kind of like reciprocated her feelings. And I was like, ah. You know, when I was little, I that just went over my head. But now it's like, oh God. Especially since I used to be a teacher, and I'm like, oh my God, that's like, first of all, dating a student. that's such a that's so unethical. That's the word. Is that the word? It's not ethic. Yeah, yeah. Basically, lacks ethic. Ethic lacks ethic. It's unethical. Yeah, yeah. That's unethical. Like, okay, when you're like in uni, you're already an adult, and you start dating a teacher. It's like, okay, that's completely unethical, and it's like such a that there's a name for it. When someone in a position of power, starts dating someone under them. I don't remember like the exact term. And I'm sorry I'm derailing like the whole thing. I just like very passionate about this topic. Like depending on the school, there is nothing wrong with dating a student as long as both of you are adults. But at the same time, when I was studying this to be a teacher, they teach you that of course that's completely unethical, and you shouldn't do it. Again, depending on the school, it's more like a code of honor or an honor system where you just don't do that. But I do recall some teachers that did some shady things in the background when I was like in college or like even in high school. Like oh, just thinking about it disgusts me. I'm not even a stickler for the rules, but there are some rules you just don't break. But anyhow, let me place this in here, this in here. But yeah, getting back to Card Capture Sakura. I really like the show. Like the show came out over here when I was around Sakura's age, so I had a big crush on her. And before Card Capture Sakura, you know what? I'm gonna place these Frostlass in here. I just had them like because I wanna make a Frostlass deck, but that's for late. But yeah, before Card Capture Sakura, I already watched shows where a girl is the main character or the hero, like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is like the most clear example. And then you have shows like, sorry, I'm thinking. Magic Knight Rare, which by the way is about to get a remake. I am so excited about it. It was announced recently, and I really love that show because Magic. Oh hi, hi Power High 156. Welcome. I was just organizing my cars. Are talking about all anime that's getting remade. Sorry. But yeah, like Card Capture Sakura, no, a Magic Knight Rare is like the grandma of isekai. There were some isekai shows before it. Oh, you can. Okay, thank you, Power. Do you play Pokemon, by the way? I recently come back to playing the Pokemon trading card game. I do play like the video games, but the card game, it's been like over 15 years since I last played. And I came back recently on March. During March, yeah, around March. Oh, you do? So you play the card game or the video games? As again, I like both. I played both in my channel before. So many cards. But it looks so nice. Both. Oh, that's great. I am a Gen 1 player, so Gen Warner? Warner? Gen Warner. So yeah, I've been playing this for a very long time. When I started playing the trading card game, Ruby and Sapphire just came out. Yeah, it's been a while. It does bring back memories. I still have my old Ruby and Sapphire cartridge, but it doesn't have my Pokemon anymore because I transferred them to Diamond and Pearl, and then I sold Diamond and Pearl. So yeah, I don't even know if the battery still works or not. Maybe I should check it like one of these days. Okay, so I counted right. There's two missing spaces. Should I fill them with something or should I continue? I guess for now. Oh, dang it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, you don't know? That's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I should just place cards like this as a placeholder, and then I'll try to think about what I want to place here. Do you have like do you have a deck right now, or do you just like collecting? I do both. I play and I collect, but I mostly collect. I really like collecting. Who doesn't? Where's my folder binder? Oh, it's under the other one. Whoops. This is my old binder. And now I'm gonna place. I think the trainers are next. Wait. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wait. Full art Sunflora. Sunflora is one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, you do both battle and cars? That's nice. Yeah, Sunflora is one of my favorite Pokemon. I just love the little guy. But yeah, what's your favorite Pokemon? I mean, I guess I really like Mew, but that's Mew is a mythical Pokemon. Like normal Pokemon wise, I love the Sunflora. And this Sinistcha right here. This is a promo card from where did I get it? Was it Target or GameStop? I don't remember. I think it was GameStop. It doesn't say here. Oh, you don't have one? That's completely fine. I have a lot of Pokemon that I like, especially pink ones. I like Chansey, I like Clefairy, I like Cleffa. I even sometimes like Audino. Jigglypuff is fine too. Let's see, what else I'm missing? Trainers. Okay. So I have some full art trainers that these are the cards I like the most, the full art trainers. These ones I ordered from TCG Player. I'm not a sponsor, I just like, it's a very good page. You can get cards there like quite fast. Oh, it's from GameStop. Thank you. I don't live in the US, so I just had a friend get the card from me and send it in the mail. Same with all of these cards. There's like a bot of me doing it in YouTube. Just look into my channel if you like later. It's the one that is called "What's in the Box" because it was a big box. Oh wait! I don't wanna. Let's be careful. Let's see. Because the cards have a certain order. Yeah, this is why you don't play with the order. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, and then Corina. Lana's 8. Very good full art. I also have this one. This one was very expensive for me. I bought it like it was $40, but I didn't buy it on TCG Player. I bought it from like a private seller, and I shouldn't have. It was really expensive, but it was like a spur of the moment thing because he just got it out of a booster pack, and I was like, damn, I want that. And he was like $40, and I was like, ah, okay, fine, you got me. I shouldn't have, but it felt so good. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll place these two in here. Cypher Maniac. This one I pulled out of a booster pack. That was a pretty lucky one. The gym trainers, I have 2 copies because I ordered 2 by accident, so yeah. One more person is here. Oh, that's probably just me because I have the video open so I can see the chat. But in case someone else is here, like, why don't you say hi? Welcome. And then we have the tomboys like B or Bia. It could be Bea too, but I think it's B. Wait, I have 4 Nemonas. This one were very cheap. Like I think in all 4, it's not even $1. So yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I want to make a page. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I can make a page of just caramel coated girls. So, you know, girls with dark skin, so it's caramel coated. Because I have a lot of Shaunas. I really love Shauna. When X and Y came out, I was like, oh, I really like the design. She's really cute. Too bad X and Y was like, well, it was X and Y. Like, I usually don't stream at this hour during the week. What hour? What time is it? Okay, it's 10:40 p.m. for me. I don't know about you. Maybe you live in Europe, so... Actually, no, you probably live in the US, so it should be like around the same time. But yeah, I usually stream on the weekend. But this particular weekend, I'm not gonna stream on Saturday. Saturday, I stream Paper Mario on the Thousand Year Door, which I'm like almost a little over halfway through the game. But this Saturday, I'm gonna watch Deadpool and Wolverine on the theaters. So yeah. I guess Xenia kind of counts. As for the 4 missing spaces, you, 2 Marnies, Candice, Candy? Candice. It's Candice because ice. Yeah, and on Sundays, sometimes I play, well, whatever really. I play a game called Slay the Spire, which is a card fighting game. I stream it like often. And other times I like stream car openings, unboxing, sorry. Yes, it's very nice, thank you. I'm also open for suggestions, like if you have a game you want to suggest, I'm all ears. Especially if it's like a ROM hack or something, you know, something easy to get. Although my backlog is so big right now. That's what she said. But yeah, no, jokes aside, yeah, it's quite big. And I keep buying more games. I really should stop buying games. But at the same time, it's like I have the money and they are on sale. Why not? It's not like I'm gonna stay on my work in my work forever. At some point I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna do my own thing and I'm gonna have a lot of free time. Right now the only reason I'm at that job is because I like the money. And I'm saving money. And once I save enough money, I'm gonna go back to do what I was doing before I got that job, which was like my own running my own business. I have a Gengar VMAX from Fusion. Oh, that's really nice. A VMAX. Actually, let me look it up because I actually don't know how it looks. Give me a second. Let's see. Gengar VMAX Fusion Strike. Oh wow, that looks pretty cool. Like the full art and the secret full art, they look damn awesome. And it's kind of funny that like inside the mouth you can see like it's forming the darkness energy symbol. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that should be like that. Okay. Two more cars in here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we don't have anything like on these pages. We already... Oh, wait, no. We have these energies, but those go in at the end. Not right now. Okay, we have more in here. These are custom cars. I'm gonna talk about them later. I made them, by the way. More custom cars, but... yeah, these are my old cars when I play during the Ruby and Sapphire era. Those go at the very, very end. But right now... Well, I guess I could place you and the dancer, since you're basically the stragglers in this page. Oh, the Gengar is a secret? That's super nice. Like, did you pull it from a booster? Or was it a gift, or did you buy it? I mean, if you pull it from a booster, you technically bought it. But you know what I'm asking. Let me show you what I placed on my binder so far before I continue. So yeah, these are the normal EX Pokemon I have. Sorry if they look kind of weird. I think it's because of the distance, but I cannot get them closer because it then doesn't cover like the whole thing. I also have a Gengar EX, but this is not like the P Max or anything. It's just an EX. On this page, I have more normal EX Pokemon and the Regieleki VMAX. I got them. I got this from a deck, so I did use that deck. It was a gift from a friend during my birthday, and yeah, I actually won like a locals with this deck. A friend and me and a friend and traded a friend. Me traded for a friend and me traded for it. Okay, it was from a friend. I see. So you traded. What did you trade for it? I usually don't do trades, but if one of my friends asks me, like, I will be sure. Even if I don't get anything good out of the trade, it's like, I can buy it later. Rebuy it, I guess. Okay, these are like the full arts start on this page. I also have like a bunch of Gardevoirs. Especially this one. These are like the full arts. Hisuian Samurott B. I got this from a booster. The Charizards down here, they come from a package and they were a gift from a friend. Full art Gardevoir. I pulled this one from a booster when I bought like an Iono trainer box, which I actually have like the deck box in here. Oh, I see. $100, huh? That sounds expensive, but sounds about right. This one more Peko B Union. I bought this one. Like it was really cheap. I think it was like $2 total, around like that, something like that. And well, these are my full art cards. I really like collecting. They are very cute. Especially the ones that have trainers, like this one that has Jasmine. And one of the ones I like most is the one with the Phalanx. I just like the little fellas. But yeah, getting back to where I was. Let's organize these ones. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to my locals. Over here, my locals are run by a friend of mine. And he usually starts them like late at night because most of us players in there are like people with jobs. So, you know, people over 30 that have responsibilities and cannot like go to normal tourneys. So it's pretty chill. It's just a bunch of adults having a fun time. Tisawaro was from my friend Roy. He sent me a bunch of his cards because he decided that he was just focused on Yu-Gi-Oh! And he gave me all of his cards. That was a huge boon for my collection. This Superior Energy Retrieval is from him too. Oh, there is more for our trainers over here. That's great, because we need them. Okay, you're going to be... Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much for subscribing, Power. I'll see you in some other stream. Thank you. Have a great night. I'll just go back to what I was talking about before, which was Magic Knight Rayer. I was telling you that it was the grandmother of isekais. There were some other like Trap in Another World anime before that, but I think Magic Knight Rayer was the first one to introduce RPG like mechanics. But they weren't like the ones you see on modern isekai. They are not so on the nose. They don't have the status screens, they cannot see their own HP. Bye bye. Later, Tater. I love using that phrase. Later, Tater. I don't think many people get the reference, but it's from the TV show Archer. I think it's used like only once by one of the bad guys, which whose name is Barry. Give me a second. I need a drink. But yeah, Barry was a spy working for a competing agency. Archer is a spy show. Basically, it's just like an office comedy, but about spies. Anyway, sorry. Barry was working for a competing agency, and like he was a pretty competent spy, but he was kind of a dick. And Archer didn't like him any. But the thing is, even if Barry was a dick, he had a reason too. Because Archer like slept with uh, his fiancee when they were engaged. That's why it was his fiancee. And you know, Barry found them like doing the deeds in his office. And then during a mission, Archer, just because he was being a dick to Barry, he let Barry fall from a very high place, and that made him, you know, break his. He broke his legs and he lost his ability to walk. So you know, yeah, but Barry has a lot of reasons to hate on Archer, and then he got transformed into a cyborg, and he became like really unhinged because he was extremely powerful. So far in that series, well, until a certain point at least, there was no way to defeat Barry. It was more like, let's escape from Barry because he was a freaking cyborg. I think that the only few times he was defeated, because Archer will always try to fall back into when guns fail, he always tried to fall back into hand-to-hand combat. But again, a cyborg. And it was so funny because Archer will try to punch Barry, and then you know you're just punching a hunk of metal. So of course that's going to hurt. And Barry was like, "Dude, can you please stop trying? You already did this before. We went through this. Why do you keep trying?" But of course, Archer will never stop because of his pride and ego. Oh, what? These ones came out of. I guess it's because we don't have any more cars to keep them in place. Okay, I think what's left are okay. We have some trainers here, but these are like, yeah, these are staples and the custom car. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, yeah, I have enough. Kind of. Let's start with the ace specs. Is he on? Wait, what happened to my screen? Did my phone die? Let me check. Give me a second. You know what happened? My phone died, and I have to. This is so embarrassing. I forgot. Let the yeah the battery's charging now. Dang it. Okay, just give me a few minutes, and I'll continue doing this. Let just let's just keep talking, okay? Let me just. Um. Yeah, this is really embarrassing. Like, I'm very sorry. This has never happened before. Sorry, as I was saying, once it's at least on 5%, I'm just gonna connect it back again. Sorry, but I'll have it connected to like the charger. So embarrassing. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm still here. Uh, yeah, I guess this one is fine. Give me. Okay, there we go. I just want to play something on screen. And I'm pretty sure you're listening to music. You're basically listening to what I was listening before. Which is basically the same thing you were listening to, so yeah. How's that charge going? 2%. Oh boy. I wish I didn't lose my fast charging thing. Oh boy. But yeah, I guess I can keep talking about cars. Just what I'll just place the Ionos and the Ace specs. But yeah, I was talking about the Ionos. They are still in their package. They come from the Iono premium box thing. I forgot the name. Elite Trainer box. No, 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 no. Premium Tournament Collection. Yeah, they have such weird names sometimes. And then the Rescue Board and the Superior Energy Retrieval. But yeah, this is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Like, never in my life. But what's a Cena stream without some technical difficulties, am I right? I guess I can keep talking about Magic Knight Prayer. Now, that was a big anime when I was growing up, and I really liked it. It had a little bit of everything. It had action, it had romance, it had like huge mechs. That was pretty awesome. And I think it helped me because growing up, you're always push. Well, at least where I'm from, and also I grew up like in the 90s, right? You were always push up to do like manly things because machismo and stuff like that. But that doesn't really go with me. I'm not good at sports. I hate soccer. It's so boring, which is like the sport around these parts. So I could never, I could never relate to my dad because of that. Because my dad is like the typical like macho man, and he tried. He took me to like soccer games and stuff like that, but it's just I don't get it. It's just boring. Can you show some Rayquaza cards? Oh, hi Jay, how's it going? Sorry. The thing is, I ran out of. Okay, we got to 5%. That's great. I ran out of battery on my cell phone, which was I was recording with it, but it's fixed. So let me just. Yeah, I do have a Rayquaza card. I can show it to you in a second. Just let me. Well, let my phone do its thing and start. Okay, it's connected. That's great. Let me put it back in its place in my makeshift tripod. That was my phone. It's a Motorola. Actually, let me get an image of I'm still here, don't worry. Of a Rayquaza card. Let's see. TCG Rayquaza. There are so many Rayquaza cards. Let's see. Like, isn't there an image that has multiple ones? I mean, there are some Rayquaza cards. That's what I forgot to. Okay, just give me a second. Ta 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 ta. Ta. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to. I don't know how I did that. I pressed the wrong thing. Here we go. I didn't mean to show like the conversation. But yeah, these are some Rayquaza cards. Amazing Burst. Discard all basic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 for each type of basic energy you discard it this way. I was about to say, what about if you just give him special energies, but no, you have to discard them for it to do damage. I thought it was just for cost. Okay, let's see. Okay, my phone seems to be ready to go. Let's just wait. Okay. Droid cam. Yeah, just let me adjust this. Wait, actually, well, I can always move the. There we go. Let me put my glove back on. I just don't like to touch the cars with my bare hands. That's why I always must use the glove. Which, as I was saying, I forgot to buy new ones, so I need more. These ones are already like falling apart. Also, I just realized like they were backwards. Whoops. But yeah, I do have like one funny Rayquaza card. The thing is, it's not even an original Rayquaza card, but I got it a long time ago. And I guess there could be a funny story behind it. Okay, let's see. Rayquaza. Rayquaza should be around here. Oh, yeah, here it is. This Rayquaza is a bootleg Rayquaza. It's a Rayquaza Delta Species EX. Like you can kind of see it because it's the image is oversaturated, and it has like, oh no, okay, the camera is there. It has the Dragon Frontiers logo when it shouldn't have it because EX Pokemon didn't include it. And look, like the back is completely. I think the ink ran out here or something. But again, it's oversaturated. If I show you like an original Pokemon card from behind, you can immediately tell. Let's see, if you have more prize cards left than your opponent, ignore all colorless energy necessary to use Rayquaza CX special shift. I mean, it's not bad. 110, I guess. It was high HP during that time. And 70 for 2 lighting energies with no weaknesses or resistance is not that bad. There was no Dragon type cards during this time. And nowadays, Dragon types don't have like weaknesses or resistances either. So that's pretty cool. Anyhow, getting back to this, what's next? I have all the trainers. Well, except these ones, but these ones I can leave them here. I may use this folder or binder for cards that I have to use on my, well, that I could use on my decks, like rare candies, experienced shares. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave these ones in here, and then I move to energies. I guess I could also leave energies here, but just like the normal ones. These ones though, these ones can go in here. Darkness and metal energies. But yeah, no, that Rayquaza, getting back to that topic, I got it back in the day when you could buy like bootleg cars around here. Like they were bootleg booster packs that you could buy, and you get like a bunch of random cars from different expansions. Now the thing is, the foil cars were completely wacky, and they were easy to spot. But the normal cards, oh boy, the normal cards. Let me show you something. I still have them with me. I'm gonna show you 3 cards, and you're gonna try to guess which one is a bootleg and which ones are original. Which ones are bootlegs and which ones are originals. Look at them closely. Very closely. I'm not gonna show you the backs because the backs are a little more like a giveaway. But if you look them like this, especially if you're using like a sleeve, how could you tell? Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, are you ready? Look, they almost look the same, and if you still haven't guessed it, these 2 are fakes. This one is original. Well, yeah, the leftovers and the rare candy are completely fake. And as I mentioned, they came out like in these fake boosters. But the boosters didn't have that much variety, so it was easy to get like a bunch of rare candies, which at the time were one of the most sought after cards. So if you wanted to have a deck with rare candies, you could just buy these things. I have like I have around like 9 or 10 of this, something like that. And yeah, like, no one will question it. Probably because they didn't know. They didn't know they should be on the lookout for fake cards. I don't remember if I ever used them on a tournament, but I have a friend who did. And yeah, he basically said like, yeah, they didn't notice. Because again, you wouldn't be on the lookout for that. It's just a card. That's all it is. It's just a card. I need another. I guess this one is fine. Just another card sleeve. I have so many like psychic energies. Hope I'm not running out of card sleeves. Oh, I see one there. It's like in a bad shape, but as long as it protects the card, I don't mind what shape it is. It could be a cube. It could be a circle. It could be frame shape. As long as it protects my cards, that's all I care about. These rainbow energies are very old. I don't remember which expansion are they from. But it does say 2000, so yeah, Rainbow Energy was a Generation 2 car, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I need sleeves for these two. Wait, I think I see one, yeah. Just a little worse for... Oh, wait, I see a back in here. It has some extra sleeves. Isn't that nice? Especially for these rainbow energies. Because at this point, these things are like a relic. If I recall correctly, these sleeves were from Roy. He's such a great friend. Okay, I'm just checking there's no like two energies in there or something. Yeah, this page looks great. I also have like lighting energies, but those are like on my on one of my decks. You know what? Just for funsies, I'm gonna place this rare candy in here. Why not? Okay, I think I'm gonna keep these energies in here because again, these are... I'm thinking, sorry. These are just like stuff that I could use on my deck. Okay, I'm gonna power through this. Like these are my old cards. But what I'm gonna do for them is to place them at the very back. Why? Because, you know, I'm not gonna trade them or anything, so I rather them to be on the back. So, let's start from the back. I just realized these ones don't... I didn't put sleeves on these ones. Should I do it now? Yeah, I guess so. That, like, they are old cards. They need more protection than the other ones. To be honest, I'm surprised they survived for so long because they were like just in my room, but my room was at like in complete disorder. These cards weren't even in a binder, so yeah. They are survivors. They survive a great deal. But I'm very happy that they managed to survive. Even if they are damaged, for example, if you look at this, you can kind of see the scratches in the foil. And yeah, that of course happened because they weren't in a binder. That's why you always put cards in a binder. my Japanese Giratina. But the thing is, you know, growing up, I really didn't. When I stopped playing Pokemon and I needed like the the pages of the binder for something else or the binder itself, it was like, well, it's time to go cards. No go cards. Go cards. It's time to go. If I knew this were gonna like increase in price, I would have like kept them in perfect condition as I'm doing now. Or at least trying to, you know. By the way, a big shout out to the uh, the Valhalla soundtrack, which is always great, and it doesn't give you like copyright strikes. That's why I always use it. Like copyright strikes are so annoying and cringe. Especially when they are not from the even from the copyright holder. I think that's the worst part. Oh, I opened these car sleeves backwards and they fell. Good thing they fell into my legs. But yeah, I can definitely like place my cars. Oh, look at this poor Jirachi. Poor little thing. I'm very sorry this happened to you. It wasn't my intention. I swear. I just wasn't serious about collecting as I am now. It kind of sucks that the sequel to Valhalla never came out. It was put on hold for some reason that I don't get. It's like Sakuban Games, the people who made like Valhalla. I believe they are aware that, you know, that their game is like it's what put them on the map. So why not make a sequel? That's the thing I don't get. It's like why are you buying the hand that fits you so hard? I just realized these Gardevoirs should have been like up here. Oh well. Someone is gonna watch this and is gonna get really angry. But oh well. It happens. I wasn't expecting this stream to go on for so long. Yeah, we're at like we just crossed the 2 hour mark. It's probably gonna take me 3 hours. Now the good news is that yeah, the bad news is that I have to work tomorrow. The good news is that I'm gonna I got a dentist appointment first, so you know I'm allowed to get late to work. So thank you, dentist. But I'll tell you what, like Right now it's 11:26. So if by 12 I'm not finished, I'm just gonna finish the stream because we want some time for I want some me time before going to bed. This of course is something that I needed to do anyways, so it's fun to be streaming it. But I also like to just have some me time, especially today. Today was a very a stressful day at work. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. But it was a very stressful day. Boss wasn't around and I was in charge, and I hate being in charge. When it's when you're working on behalf of someone else, it's hell. When you're in charge of your own business, it's great. You get your own hours. You can eat when you want. You can live when you want. You get what I'm saying? But when you work for someone else, it's like they dictate every single aspect of your day. And it sucks. It sucks really hard. At the same time, when you work for someone else, they have to take care of, giving you money. I am no longer responsible for getting customers or earning my pay because I'm salaried. I don't work for I don't work hourly. I get I get the same payment no matter how many hours I work during the week. At the same time, I work basically all week, so yeah. Except Sundays. That's the only day I don't work. It's a double-edged sword. And it kind of sucks. But at the same time, money. When I used to work by myself, I wasn't sure when I was gonna get, a payday. You just kind of work and expected things to work out in the end. Sometimes you will get a lot of customers, sometimes you wouldn't get any customers. It is what it is, right? Oh, I didn't know I have 3 of this. What the hell? Huh. Poor type lotion. Look, the edges. Poor little thing. I don't remember it like this last time I checked, but oh well. But yeah, it's like, do you want freedom or do you want money? That's the big question. I will choose freedom, but at the same time, I do like the money. I mean, it allows me to buy cards. I never would have dreamed that I will go back to collecting Pokemon cards, for example. But now, thanks to that job, it's possible. So at least I have something to look forward to, and I think that's something very, 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 very important. If you're gonna take like a soul-crushing job, is to have something to look forward to, and don't ever forget about that. I'm just checking. Okay. because at least having something or someone to look for gives you something, like something to strive for, something to work for. It gives you hope. And I guess I'm just getting philosophical because it's getting late and I'm basically just talking to myself, which, you know, it's pretty normal for my streams. My dream is to just have my own job, run by myself, stream like whenever I feel like it, and get good money from my job. I really don't talk about much about what I used to do, but let me assure you, I wasn't a hitman. Or actually, it was a pretty boring thing. I used to print stuff. Like, you want something printed? You got it. It was that easy. And you may be wondering, oh, poor Minum. Like, what was so great about printing? Well, I just like printing. Because when I was a kid, I liked arts and crafts. And I like to, for example, I remember that one time my mom gave me a Gargoyles toy. You may not remember the cartoon Gargoyles. It was pretty good, by the way. You can watch it nowadays. It's still pretty good. It holds up. But yeah, it was a Goliath toy. If you know Gargoyles, you know Goliath. He was like the hero, the main guy. Now, on the back of the box, where it was a blister, on the back of the blister, there were like little images of the rest of the toy line. So what I did is just like took a pair of scissors and make cutouts of all the figures in the toy line. I will play with those too. We didn't have that much money. But I still remember that Goliath. It wasn't even original, it was a bootleg. But that doesn't mean I didn't like it, or I think it was a lesser item. No. It was a gift from my mom and I loved it. That's why I personally don't have any problems with bootlegs. Because something that is easy to get for you may not be easy to get for someone else, and that's where bootlegs come in. You can still get something similar to the item you were looking for at a fraction of the price. Okay, next page. And I think that's just great. Like, when I was growing up, again, we didn't have much money, but my parents, especially my mom, will like make all the effort in the world to get me like what I want. I was such a spoiled child for being someone that lived in a poor household. I think that's why I don't get along with my siblings. I think they resent the fact that I was so spoiled compared to them. But they were also spoiled. They just, I don't know if they refused to see it or what. But I'll admit that I was the most spoiled out of all of them. And I do think they do resent that fact. But yeah, I remember my first console was an NES. Now, the NES, we didn't have that many games. We only had like a couple, you know, Mario, Duck Hunt, and maybe Dr. Mario, I think. And then eventually I moved to the Super NES, and we will rent games because getting bootlegs of SNES game was really hard. I didn't even knew they existed until after I got like an N64. With the N64, it was the same. There weren't like that many bootlegs of N64 games. I think I only ever saw one bootleg game. It was like a race game, but I don't even remember like what was the name of the game. It was made. I do remember that it was made by Titus. So yeah, you can look that up. A game made by Titus, an N64 racing game. I don't know why I said race game instead of racing game, but yeah, you get the idea. Now, when things really start going off was when I got a PlayStation 1. It was around like, I don't know, 2000, 2001. Uh, Now the PlayStation 1, by the way, I got like the slim version, you know, the light gray one that was like smaller. Was one of my favorite all-time consoles. Why? Because of the rampant piracy in my country. You could get games for so cheap back then. So every week, I will go out and buy one game, maybe two, and all of them were bangers. The fact that you could get a video game at a very affordable price, each one costed like $1, like the equivalent of $1 around that time. It was insane. Although I did get a discount because my mom knew the guy that sold them, so he will be nice with me and will sell me the games at basically like peanuts. And you could even trade games. Like for example, if I had a copy of Final Fantasy VI, I could just go and trade it for a copy of another bootleg game. In this case, both were bootlegs, right? But as long as the CD was in good condition, they wouldn't mind. They will just trade you in. Usually they will charge, but again, they wouldn't charge to me. So I would like play different games every week. I watch a lot of YouTubers, especially like American and European ones, and I know like in most of their childhoods, they just had like, you know, maybe 5 to 10 games they will play because that's the only games they will have. Some of them do mention that they like will have bootleg games, so it's not that unusual. But yeah, no, in my case I will have like again one or two different games every week. And I even play like the hot new releases that were coming out. For example, I remember when the first Yu-Gi-Oh game ever came out, Yu-Gi-Oh Forbidden Memories. I played the shit out of that. Such a great game. Sorry, that was my controller for the TV. It was gonna turn off. But yeah, as I was saying, like such a such a great game. Yu-Gi-Oh Forbidden Memories. Also Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. A lot of people remember them like they were really bad games, but no, I have fond memories of the Harry Potter games. I did watch the first two movies. No, actually the first three, I think. And then I just kind of fell off. Didn't really care much about Harry Potter. I did like the Hogwarts Legacy game, or at least what I've seen because I haven't played it. A lot of people got really weird about it, and they were like rating people who will play it, so I decided not to play it. Okay, they have two Kingdras, but I'm gonna put them like in the same. This is a Kingdra, by the way. I just gonna put them on the same slot so everything fits. But actually, these Delta species don't go here. First, I have to put like more normal Pokemon. So maybe there will be space for the two Kingdras. But yeah, no, but the PlayStation 1, such a banger of a console. The PlayStation line in general, it's amazing. And that's my entire childhood, like just PlayStation 1. I eventually got a PlayStation 2, but I didn't get to enjoy like the pirate games for that long because the in this case I was using a disc to trigger some sort of glitch on the console that will a bug, an exploit. Sorry, it will trigger an exploit that will then let me like load my own games, but it didn't last long. The disc was to scratch and I couldn't get a copy, another copy. So yeah, I eventually just got a PlayStation 3, and by that point I was like already in college. It was that vain meme like I was already a man. But yeah, no, it's true. I was already a man. Not a man's man, mind you. But yeah. Oh, I haven't put the Dragonite scene either. Oops. Mea culpa. Wait. Oh, it's a Cleffa. Okay, you can stay there, buddy. I felt two cars and I just wanted to see what was. I thought it was another Dragonite. Oh, wait. Oh, there are two Togekisses. These were part of my deck. That's why I have so many. The Diplosions were another deck. But yeah, what a time! Like the PlayStation One era, it was amazing. Nowadays, that's not longer necessary. Like if you wanna get bootleg games, all you have to do is go to the internet. Like in most cases, there's an exploit for your console, depending on the model, and you can just download the games directly. Yeah, no longer do you have to burn your own disc or anything like that of the sort. Well, it's the end of an era. But that's how things are. Let's see how many like of these I have. Okay, I have enough to fill a page, so let's do that. We're getting close to 12 more minutes, funnily enough. Wait, a pseudo, you're not a delta species. It's kind of funny because pseudowuros are mimics. So it's kind of funny like he appeared there. Okay, let me put the delta species first, and then I'll see if I place the pseudowuro or pseudowuro or not. I only have two Mewtwo's, right? Yes. Okay. A scratch to one side or something. Oh well, it happens. That's why I'm taking care of them now. A little late, but hey. This is still a collection. Oh, I have another Amaldo. Okay. This one is not a scratch, luckily. I think one of the main problems, I'll talk about the PlayStation some other day, but I think one of the main problems of the Pokemon game nowadays is that the the attacks have gotten so big, but the HP on basic Pokemon is still more like around the same. It has just increased so little. Like, yeah, some Pokemon have like 60, 70 HP, but like, for example, if you take a Pokemon like Cramorant, who hits 110, of course, you have to jump through some hoops, but like, still hitting 110, he can pick up basic Pokemon that are not like EX or something so easily. It's not even funny, it's just sad. It's so brutal. For example, uh, Raging Bolt, he can hit 70 with just by just discarding a single energy. So he can like knock out a lot of basic Pokemon really easily. And it sucks, right? Because you cannot have your basic Pokemon that you need to evolve into something better at the start of the game, because like I can charge Raging Ball right away if I get like the right cards. In this case will be Professor Seda, which can give an ancient Pokemon an energy, well, two ancient Pokemon an energy from your discard pile. So if I start and I draw Seda, maybe a Greninja or an Earthen Vessel, an energy, in this case a Lightning or a Fighting Energy and a Raging Bolt. All I have to do, play Greninja, discard energy to draw two more cards and hope like I get the Fighting Energy I need. Use the Seda to attach the energy I just discarded to the Raging Bolt, draw three cards, and if I didn't get with the Greninja the card I needed, maybe I can get it with the Seda. And then I just give the energy to Raging Bolt, and that's it. He can hit 140 right away, just like that. And there's ways to turbo that, so yeah. Just give me a second. The music I was listening to, the song is stopped. I think that's because, yeah, I'm still watching. Sorry. We are getting close to the magic hour. Now this page I only have 4 more Pokemon, but I have like some other cards, old cards that should go in here. I just don't remember where they, so I'm just gonna leave this page as it is. Just place this 4 on top. But yeah, if your basic Pokemon doesn't have at least 90 or 100 HP or more, it's very hard to have it survive in order to evolve. So you usually play it on the bench and play something bigger, just to take hits or be your your DPS or whatever. And it didn't used to be like that. You used to play your basic Pokemon and your opponent also played their basic Pokemon and you took it out for a bit until someone evolved and things got like into bigger things. Okay, now the pre-release cards. I have 27. Okay, so they can go like in here. That's good. So it's the pre-release and the pop cards. I remember that I had full pop collection. I don't remember what happened to it, but yeah. At least I still have this. I have pop 1 and pop 2. After pop 3, it got harder for me to collect them. And nowadays we have, instead of pop, we have like the trainer or whatever. They have a name, I just forgot what is it. I could look it up, but I don't have my phone. I wasn't expecting this to take so long. Also, I happen to have 2 Mews. I'm also running out of sleeps. Hopefully I have enough. I just have to order them because they are actually ordered in the order they came out. So yeah, unlike my other cards, these ones are actually organized. There we go. Oh, like this thing feels so light now. Yeah, I think I should have enough because these are the last ones I'm gonna place in sleeps. I just wish the sleeps weren't super big because these sleeps are for cars that already have sleeps on them. So yeah, these are basically like the sleep version of a man's man. Getting back to that joke. If I don't have enough, I'm just gonna place them like that because at least these are in foil, although they are pop, so still kind of expensive-ish. We are nearing 12, but I think I can finish this. I just have to power through it. So let's extend the stream a little bit because I still have to talk about my custom cards. That was the whole point. I like why I made this stream. I mean, I guess I could talk about them some other day, but we're already here. And I already set the camera, which is not easy. I'm gonna place them. Actually, I don't have to place the Mew together, but I'll still do it. But let's just remember there are two Mews in there. Pre-release Kirlia. They always gave stage 1 Pokemon as pre-release. I guess because if they gave like a stage 3, that would have been like a little game breaking for collectors. Although there wasn't like scalping, just became too bad. Like it got really worse during the pandemic, and I thought like okay, maybe it will go back to normal, quote unquote, after the pandemic. But no, it never did. It kind of sucked. And now, for example, the McDonald's promotion, the with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello Kitty thing came out. Oh man, the scalping is so bad. Oh wait, actually, yeah, like that. Well, yeah, no, fuck scalpers. Scalpers suck. Don't buy from scalpers. Especially as a collector, never fall into that trapping of feeling you're missing out. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. Because these kind of scumbags, they always prey on that. And you shouldn't let them win. Okay, finally we are here on the main event. Now, these are my custom cards. How many Mollys I made? Molly was one of the first cards I made. And this is basically my like an experiment. That's why like I have so many copies because it took like a lot of trial and error. This is not a real card, by the way. There's no Molly card. Search your deck for up to 3 energy cards, attach them to Mirage Pokemon in any way you like, and shuffle your deck afterwards. Lana Sade is a real card, by the way. Bianca's Smile isn't. It says search your deck for a supporter card, an energy card, and a Pokemon. Show them to your opponent and add them to your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. If you have a Latios or Latias in play, you can play another supporter card this turn. Marnie, another real card. Cassiopeia, which is, you know, Penny. And Whitney, which is also a real card. I made all of this using AI. So you may have noticed, like if you know what to look for, you may have already noticed. Although I don't know if right is the right word, but yeah, I do like to spend hours upon hours just making image after image just to get it right, or at least not get it as bad, you know what I mean? Oh, so Bianca's Devotion is another real card, but this one has a different art. Since she heals, I want to make her look like the Pokemon Center lady, but I forgot to change like the red cross for like the Pokemon Center symbol thing. This one don't need sleeves because they are fake. I can make like a lot of these. And I do plan to make them on stream, by the way. I'm just like, I need to invest on some equipment. Because the equipment I use right now is kind of big to appear on screen. But if I get like a smaller equipment, then I can use it. And we can make some good streams. I'm missing. Okay, yeah, these are like the rest of my cards. Like these ones in here, these ones are my first batch. They were made by AI. Now, these ones are not AI. These ones were drawn by real people. And let me clarify. I'm not selling this. I'm not making money out of this. I'm just make this for fun. Like if someone wants a custom car, I usually, you know, just make something with AI. Or just ask them like, okay, just give me an image. And you know, it's up to them to get, for example, this Hex Maniac. This Hex Maniac was made like somebody made a commission to have this Hex Maniac drawn, and then they asked me to put her in a card. So you know, it's up to the buyer to secure the rights to the card or the image to use in a card or something. I just made these ones because I really like the art in them. For example, this one. Did you know there's no mail-in card? I think there's some mail-in Pokemon, but not mail-in card. Like trainer, it's kind of weird. I look it up, like everyone else has it. Okay, this one is interesting. Marnie Sprite. These are two different foils. This is like the mirror foil, and this is like the one they use for rare cards that are not EX. It has a name, but I forgot. I remember this is mirror because it's a mirror. But yeah, both are pretty good. Although this one is like harder to get because you know you only get one of these per booster pack sometimes. This is another one that I really like how it came out. Oh, it's really cute and it's so colorful. It's kind of hard to get like the right coloring You have to do a lot of experiments. I also like this Lily's Full Force. I have two copies. I know you cannot see it, but like the one to the left didn't came out as good as the one to the right, which is this one. Again, they are just experiments. I especially try to pick images that have multiple colors in them, or images that I thought they will look good on a card, a trainer. This one I had to edit because it was kind of naughty, and I won't like elaborate on that. Just use your imagination or something. Now this penny came out bad. If you look at it really closely, you can kind of see that something happened around her face and hand area. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I still can't explain how it happens, but sometimes the plastic in the car gets burned, and it's very annoying. Wait, I didn't know I had a bunch of PAL pads. Huh. I'm gonna leave this for because I actually need that for one of my decks. Now this penny is in good condition, but it needed a little more time in the oven. It's not a little oven, but it's hot, so. This one I also really like. I add the nerve in the background because you know Evangelion. DC Ono also again a very colorful card. If you can see like the edge, you can see I didn't print the card like correctly over there. It happens sometimes, but I got much better about it. Now this boss is ordered. You may think this is just like a gender swap Giovanni, but no. This is Giovanni's mom, Madame Boss or Lady Boss. She was like the actual original leader of Team Rocket. So yeah, that's a little like thing you didn't know. Now you know. She didn't like Pokemon. She hated Pokemon, so she didn't have Pokemon of her own, and she just made Team Rocket to make money. She was like the definition of a girl boss. So yeah, she appeared in a radio drama or a CD drama, right? Yeah, basically like you know. And she ordered Jesse's mom, who also worked for her. I think her name was something like Yamamoto or Yamato or something like that. She was like her best agent, and she wanted footage of Mew, so she sent like Jesse's mom to hunt down Mew. Just take footage, not to capture it. Even like she knew that okay, if we record footage of Mew, people will pay to see it. So yeah, that's what happened there. Lily, super cute with her like Pokemon Sword and Shield uniform, and Whitney too. I love Whitney. Whitney is one of my favorite like gym leaders. She's great. Also, I forgot this Carmine. I could have made better, like if I reduce the contrast a little, so the dark areas will look a little, you know, because it looks all dark. It shouldn't be that dark. You get what I'm saying? It has too much contrast. That's what I'm trying to say. And finally, my ogre pawns. Oh, also, I forgot the Terapagos and Friends. This card is a promo. It only came out in Taiwan. I translated it myself. Well, I found the translation and put it in the card, so you know. I also changed the logo because it had like the Pokemon Horizons, but you know, the Taiwanese logo. Was it Taiwan or Korea? I think it was Taiwan. But yeah, this attack does 100 damage for each of your Pokemon. It hits really hard. It can hit like for up to 600 or 800 if you have like the new stadium that is coming out. And these other pawns, the art again, really colorful, and a lot of people that seen it have liked it a lot. Wait, before I put the other pawn, I'm missing some trainers. Give me a second. Also, I should place like my old trainers in the new folder too, but I'm gonna do that later, not today. Yeah, these ones. The back of the cars may kind of look damaged because when I'm removing the foil from the cars, yeah, sometimes it seeps into the back of the car. It can be avoided, but it's so hard. So yeah. But yeah, this Marnie, I really like it because it includes Gloria, Ace Trainers, because I didn't like I couldn't think of another card that could use like these characters. Another Iono. Again, the colors look so nice. And just look at the detail. And finally, this Irida, which again, I really like how it came out. Sorry, like, it's reflecting the phone. Yeah, okay, this looks better. It comes with Glacian. So yeah, let's put them down here. And let's just place like 2 other pawns. Just to fill in space. Right here. I'll make more, so this will extend a lot actually. Okay, it took me 15 more minutes, but we did it. We got to the end. Yay! Oof. Okay, before I finish off, I'll tell you more about these cards during the streams when I'm actually like, you know, making them. But I mean, if you were to look at this, you could like easily think that these are actual cards. Especially, well, maybe if you look at them in real life, it will be easier to tell. But looking at them on screen, they kind of look like real cards. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, again, my other folder or folder, whoops, was full. Like it was completely full, and now it's almost empty. This one, just look at this. These many pages are still like completely empty. It's amazing. I love this thing. But yeah, just let's just go through it one more time before I finish my stream. I'm just trying to get us, yeah, all the cards in camera. Okay, remember that these placings are for like my other ogre pawns. Once I get them, which will be again in the middle of September. These are great. I love the EVs. Although I would have preferred if this was a 3x3, so they will look better, but it's fine. Maybe we can add more EV cards around this. Which reminds me, give me a second. Let me show you the crown jewel of my collection. An Umbreon Star or Umbreon Shiny from Pop 5. I don't recall when I got this card. By the way, this stain is from the card's protector sleeve, not from the card itself. The card is completely fine. See? I cleaned it. It has like some sort of residue. Give me a second. I'm trying to clean it. There we go, much better. But yeah, this is like one of the most expensive cars there are. And I didn't even know I had it. I don't even remember where I got it. I mean, of course I got it like back during the Ruby and Sapphire era. Maybe Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, no, like, it's amazing. This is gonna spearhead. This is why I decided to start collecting back again. Because I got this. And I was like, you know what, if I got this, maybe one day I'll come along like another card that also has the same value or more. And then I can just retire. Yeah, it has like 2 sleeves and the protector thing. And I don't have it on my binder because if I happen to lose my binder or gets stolen or something, at least I still have this. So yeah, now you know why it's not in here. I wish I could have it in here, but I can't. Maybe I'll make a copy and just have the copy in here. That could work. Oh, by the way, if you want to see my collection, you can check it on the collector page. It's called Collector, without the O, Collector. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of my YouTube video, and I think you can also find it on Twitter, and also leave a copy on Discord or something. Maybe I'll just pin it in the general channel of Discord. Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, again, one last revision before we finish. Oh, this like page just looks great. This one too, but you know. Oh, I love this one. This one is also nice. And yeah, then we just jump into the customs again. Yeah. Like, I really like them. These are my babies. And like, this is one of the reasons I want to start learning how to draw. Like I like to draw as a hobby, but I'm not very good at it, but I really want to start. I'm buying a tablet next month. It's not a drawing tablet, but it has like a pen and it has drawing capabilities. So you know, like it could be a starting point as long as it works as intended. Sorry, as advertised. That's the word I was looking. As long as it works as advertised, yeah. Let's see if I can put this, yeah, like that. I just want to take a screenshot of this and put it on Twitter. and see like if somebody's caught off guard or something. And of course, like my pre-release and promo cards, and the rest of my collection, Delta Species, normal Pokemon, more normal Pokemon, some EX Pokemon too, and you know the final page with all the super cool Psychic types. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me close this. Like Jesus, it's so big. That's what she said. Let me put it to the side so you can see like yeah, it basically covers the whole screen, or at least, you know. Now, there's a reason I chose white. I'm not telling you now, and also you can see like how dirty is this globe. This used to be white too. But yeah, I want to do something cool with this. That's why I chose white. Of course, you're thinking this is gonna get so dirty so fast. Just look at my hand. That's all, another reason I was using these gloves. Although you know it's already breaking. So yeah, I need to order more. It's not gonna be next stream, but it's gonna be during one of my streams. Maybe like I don't know if I want to do it until September. I'll probably do it like maybe the next week or the week after that. So in 1 or 2 weeks more, I'm gonna go back to this folder or binder or whatever you want to call it. But it's gonna be during the weekend or something. So we can make some streams. We can do some cool stuff with this. I promise it's gonna be fun. But anyways, that's gonna be it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't followed me yet, you know, I'm on Twitter. There's also my Discord. There's also my Twitch or my YouTube. So there are so many ways. If you wanna get in contact with me, you can go to any of those places. I'm always there, or you know, I try to be. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Later, taters.